Gentlemen, if you want to build a long-term successful relationship with your partner, then stick around because I have 6 really powerful, insightful tips about how you can build a successful long-term relationship. The content of this video is based on a Quora article I wrote on the same topic, and if you would like to check that out, I'll leave a link in the description below. Gentlemen, all relationships suffer from complacency. We take our partners, our relationships for granted, and eventually we hit plateaus, or we hit times in our lives where the relationship just doesn't nurture us, it doesn't help us grow. But there are a number of things that we can do to not only build stronger relationships, but to help us become better and fulfilled partners in that relationship. So let's dive in. First tip I have for you is courtship. Now I know what you're thinking, courtship is something that I did at the start of the relationship. Why should I have to do it now? Because your partner wants to feel special. Your partner wants to feel like there is actually a relationship there. So all of the spontaneity, all of the excitement in the relationship that was there at the beginning, you should continue to work at. Courtship isn't just something that we do at the start. It's a lifelong, sometimes, long-term strategy that we use to keep the relationship alive. So how do we do it? Basically, you make time for each other. Once a week, schedule a mystery date. Go on a romantic getaway. Whatever it is that you can do to make your partner feel special, do that. The second aspect of a successful long-term relationship is communication. It's obvious, I know, it's obvious you need to talk, of course, but we forget it. We're human. But it's so important in any relationship. Your partner is not a mind reader. Your partner doesn't have some sort of superpower that can understand all of your thoughts and what you're going to say. So, because of that, unfortunately, we have to talk. But not just talk, we have to be open about our fears, our insecurities, our doubts about the relationship or in life in general. On the flip side of that, we need to be good listeners too. Really listen to your partner. Read between the lines of what your partner's saying. Not only will you find out more about the relationship, but you'll find out more about your partner as well. You combine those two things, being a good communicator, being a good listener, your relationship will only thrive. Third tip I have for you. Might not apply to all of you, but for some of you, it may be very relevant, and it is this. Don't make the relationship the center of your world. Have something outside the relationship that drives you. Have a purpose in life. Something that you're working towards. Could be your career, a side business, or a hobby. But I think men and women are guilty of this. We tend to get in a relationship to validate ourselves, to make us feel better about ourselves. This is not a good thing. Eventually, that will create too much stress on the relationship and your partner. It's too much work. Rather, you want to have the relationship enhance your life, not be the center of it. So, make sure that you have something outside of your relationship to work towards. The next tip I have for you, number 4, is to lead by example. Now, if you're sensing something wrong with your partner, something that you don't like, show them. Show them by being the example. If they're lazy, work harder. If they're out of shape, you get in shape. If they are unwilling to do housework, do the housework. Show them what you want. Be that example. Instead of complaining about it, Be that example. That way your partner has a better way of knowing what is acceptable and not acceptable, and they know more about your strength as a person. Next tip I have for you is set clear boundaries. Make sure your partner knows what is acceptable and unacceptable. That way when problems come up, as they eventually will, the person understands that this is wrong or this is right. If you don't do this, then it's bound to create problems. They're the source of so many arguments. Not knowing what your partner wants, but being open about that and telling them directly will save you a lot of heartache in the end. The last tip I have for you, gentlemen, and it's really important, this one, is to laugh a lot and enjoy each other's company. Now, what's the point of being in a relationship if you don't enjoy each other's company? If you're not laughing and having fun? I'm sure relationships will work. They're hard. But anything in life that's worthwhile is hard. But that doesn't mean you don't have to enjoy it. Because if you're not enjoying it, then what's the point in being in it? Have fun. Do great things together. Lighten up. Don't be so serious. You know, life is just too short. It's too short. So be happy. And be happy with one another. Now, gentlemen, these tips, these just scrape the surface on what a really good relationship looks like. If you're having any concerns or doubts or having any problems with your relationship and you want to make your relationship better, you want to make your relationship stronger, more fulfilling, or you want to make any area of your life more fulfilling, then please reach out to me. Go to my page, it's in the description, sign up for my coaching program, and I'll help you become the best partner in your relationship, and I'll help you become the best version of yourselves. So gentlemen, thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, be man credible.